Everybody, top of the morning. Yeah, today is a brand new day, and shout out to everybody that was in my live yesterday and watched me make fried fish and grits from scratch. Yeah, as per request from my beautiful sister Keisha. Thank you so much for everything that you do. So I want to piggyback off of what Keisha said. You know, Offset, I don't know if y'all don't know, and I don't mean to say this in any type of way. All right, if Cardi B didn't meet Offset, Cardi B wouldn't be where she is today. And this is why. Don't get me wrong, Cardi B was already hot. She's fire, she's beautiful, she's talented, she's hungry. But the way that she used to rap wasn't all the best. But when she met Offset, he kind of like taught her how to like flow better. Cause I was with Cardi from the beginning. Like when she made her first records that was trash, Burdock and all that Burdock, what's that song? Bodak, whatever. And I remember because I had her album, right? And we listened to it. It was like, yo, this is trash. As soon as she met off, it was trash. When she met Offset, he taught her how to flow. Yes, what he did to her is wrong, the cheating and all that. Look, as a man speaking, y'all see I don't go nowhere. I stay home. You wanna stay faithful? Stay home. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Because if you turn on the faucet, it's hard to turn it off. You understand what I'm saying? Babe, if you know you like a lot of women, you know you got issues, and you getting married, don't get married, bro. Don't get married. Don't get married. Don't get married. You know, because temptation is out here. I remember being single and nobody wanted me. Nobody wanted me. Let me explain something to you. Nobody wanted me. Now that I'm married and I have a family, everybody's like, yo, what's good? Like, they're not saying like they want the kid, but I know they want to, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's weird though, because why would I give away one night for my eternity life? And my wife is my eternity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get lost in a sauce. What's up, Keisha? What's up, baby? I see you guys. I see you, cousins. I see you, Ansel. What's up? The food looks so... Yo, Ansel, that food was banging. Let me put this up a little bit. It looks a little dark. Ansel, that food was so good. I'm not going to lie to you. I just went off my head and did a little sauce, like type gravy with it. It was very good. My wife was like, yo, babe, that's all you made? And I'm like, babe, you know, we ate already. This is just for the show. So sometimes when I cook live or I make a video, my sister will call me and be like, oh, I saw you posted a video where the food at. And I'm like, yo, Trish, I only made a little bit, so it's not that much. But yeah, guys, look, we talking here, right? We talking. I'm a man, right? I go out every day. I meet people every day. And my temptations are out there every day. Every day, like, I meet different type of women. I meet different type of people. And it's up to do this real quick. Wifey ain't gonna know. Yeah, she gonna know. Because I'm not a good liar. I'm not a good liar. And if I cheat on my wife, I'm not gonna be able to sit there and you know what I'm saying? That's just me in general. That's just me in general. What's up, Quiet? I see you, baby. Yeah, of course. The devil is real. The devil's always gonna tell you to do something. That's his job. The devil don't want you to, you know, I feel like God put things around you and tests you out. But the ultimate test is you. Are you gonna pass? Or are you gonna fail? it doesn't take long for you to cheat. You could cheat anywhere, but you just have to believe and trust in that person, and just keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused and take care of yourself. Cause look, at the end of the day, fellas, when you hit 50, when you hit 60, you're gonna need somebody. And I'm not saying that you gotta marry everybody you see, and you know, because you're getting old. But one day you're gonna get old, papa. One day you're gonna need somebody to wash them bowls, papa. So what are you gonna do? Because them hoes, them side chicks, they not trying to mess with you. They not trying to do nothing for you. My wife has done for me things that I don't even think any woman would ever do. You know, I remember in the beginning when we first met, she had her own, I had my own. You feel me? Like, we both came together collectively and was like, yo, what's good? Like, we gonna live together or what? And we did it. We took that risk. And when we took that risk, we didn't have no furniture in the crib. Mind you, we both had our own cribs. We both had beds and everything. But guess what? When we got that crib, we both went to sleep on the floor on my jeans. And I'll never forget that. My wife, let me tell you something. It's not worth it. And the reason I'm saying that is because what Offset did to Cardi B is not worth it. But once you're a cheater, once you always in the streets, you're never gonna stop. You're gonna stop at your own convenience when you realize that these little dots, these little chickens out here, they not doing nothing for you. Bro, you find. And I was also tested with Keisha too, because not for nothing, we had a lot of rocks in the river. And when I was walking down that river, them shits was hurting my feet. But it didn't matter what happened because I kept seeing the picture and I knew Keisha was family. Keisha's one of those people that we gonna get on each other's nerves. We gonna say some shit, she gonna say some shit, I'm gonna, but it doesn't matter, because at the end, the ultimate goal is that she loves me and I love her, and that's my sister. Real talk. And I'll always be there for her. And Keisha, no matter where I go in life, you will always be by my side. Inshallah. God willing. And that's the facts. No matter where we go and sell, you already know. I'm muted. Keisha's one of those people. Nah, I'm not muted. YouTube is YouTube. YouTube, yo, YouTube. They don't want you to give these messages, you know? And you know, speaking of that, you know, God gives us choices. It's either we're gonna take it or we're not. Look at Chris Brown, David Banner. Okay, David Banner is a multi-billion-dollar, like, he's a producer, he's everything, right? And this man worked with some big people, and some people didn't know. I knew who David Banner was because he's from my time. I remember him. And Shay Shay is Tom. Damn, guys. All right, so like I was saying about Chris Brown, I'm gonna get off here because I gotta go. Chris Brown chose his manhood. You heard what he said? There's a lot of weird things you gotta do in this industry to get to the top. That's why a lot of us ain't at the top, because some of us are not willing to do what we need to do, or we don't possess that trait. Chris Brown is talented as... Yo, let me tell you something. The man is talented. To me, that's Michael Jackson's... Yo, that's Michael Jackson's doppelganger. He's phenomenal. I've been rocking with Chris Brown from the beginning. Yeah, they got into an altercation, him and Rihanna. But no disrespect to y'all women, but y'all women sometimes the Caribbean women, y'all be a little sassy, toxic. And now I realize that toxicity is what's messing us all up, because a lot of women and men are toxic. And that's something that I didn't understand. I thought it was cute when a person do something, but it isn't cute. And toxicity is what ultimately, destroyed Chris Brown's reputation. And then he was messing with the princess of R&B at the time, which was I'm saying Sierra, Rihanna, who's under Rock Nation and all that. So you mess with Rihanna, Riri, you already know. It didn't matter if you was right or you was wrong. At the end of the day, they showed it clear. I remember at work, I said to somebody, yeah, yo, I'm so proud of Chris Brown. And they was like, yeah, how he beat up that girl. And I said, get off my... Yo, bro, he did that when he was 17. And you still sucking on a nigga dick? Like, bro, get off of that. We don't know what happened. There's always two sides to the story. And I'm not saying what he did was right, because it's not. It's not. But I had a woman put her hand on me, duff me out for no reason, and reflection. Listen, I don't know what happened. That's another story. But we don't know what happened that day. And that day destroyed that boy's life, because all he had to do was choose the other path. I feel like they stepped to Chris and they said to Chris, yo, you got to do this, yo. And if you don't do it, we're going to ruin your career. Watch. He was like, what? I'm not doing that. So what did they do? They used Rihanna. So shout out to David Banner for pointing that out. We already knew. It's not a lot of people out here that's open and understand what's going on with this world and what they be doing to us. They be pinning us all against each other. Black and white, white and red. Women and men, men and women. They pin us all against each other. But just understand this, that half of the shit that y'all seeing on this tube is not real. I heard yesterday they dropped all the charges for Diddy. What? Listen, you didn't hear? They dropped most of the charges. Hugh Hefner, white boy. He had all them 16, 14-year-old girls in his crib, smashing all of them. But yet, you talking about Diddy sucking cock, he's doing this. Listen, whatever Diddy did, he did. But did you talk about Hugh Hefner? Y'all got t-shirts, y'all got merch, y'all got this whole man had a mansion full of young dots smashing people.